guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a video on my perfume collection. I've watched quite a few of these videos and for some reason I never thought to do mine. And I was looking through my drawer and I'm like, okay, you have quite a few bottles of perfume, like why have you not done a perfume collection? Perfume, I don't love perfume. I know some people love it to the point where they're collecting it and they love to wear different scents every day. I'm not like that. I wear perfume and I'm very particular about it. I like perfumes that are kind of light. I like perfumes that you have to get close to smell. I don't like perfumes that make people nauseous and give people headaches, and everywhere you go everybody's sneezing. I have one perfume that does that and I kind of stopped wearing it. I just really think like perfume is kind of like a personal thing. Like you put it on and you just kind of want people to come near you and be like, what is that? Like you smell good, you know? I don't want perfumes that make people angry. I also use body sprays more than anything because I feel like body sprays are lighter and you can spray them as often and they don't kind of overwhelm people around you. I really am considerate of that. I used to work in a hospital before and they didn't want you to wear fragrance because of that reason. And I remember I've been in places where people wore perfumes that were so strong and I was just like, okay, whoa, somebody needs to like tone it down. So I always thought of that. I had to be considerate of other people in that way. So whenever I buy perfume, I'm really particular. I know packaging can get you sometimes, and sometimes you just want to have something to have on, like on top of your drawer or dresser or whatever. I'm trying to avoid that too. I really want to have fragrances that I'm excited about, that I'm like my signature kind of scent kind of thing. So I'm still looking for that. I think one of the perfumes on my list that I really want to get is Flower Bomb. I also want to try Prada Candy because I think that would really, Prada Candy seems like my type of scent. But I've smelled it a few times, but I'm still kind of not convinced if I really want it or not. But Flower Bomb, on the other hand, I do want it. I just have to kind of, the amount of money for that perfume is just crazy to me. Anyway, it's not anything fancy. It's in this little thing that I put in my drawer. It's kind of scratched and not that organized because you can see I'm not really a perfume person like that where I'm really displaying them and everything. So let's get started. One of the first fragrances that I got was this guy. It doesn't even have a name. Oh, it's called Delicious Cotton Candy by 5 Star Fragrances. This was something I saw in the Ross aisle. I smelled it and it was kind of my scent that I'm looking for. So this fragrance, it does have that sweet smell. It's a bit musky. It has like, I don't know if you guys can see the name right here. But yeah, it has just a really sweet scent. If you're a person that likes like kind of cotton candy, if you like marshmallowy, like yumminess, and you don't want to spend too much money, this was under $20. So that's one of the reasons I also picked it up. But I tend to notice that when I put it on, I just kind of smell really sweet throughout the day. Okay, the next one is this one. I love this one. This is Ellen Tracy Bronze. And I was flipping through, I think, a magazine or something, and it caught my attention. So I ripped it out, I set it aside, I put a little bit on my arm, and I kind of was wearing it throughout the day. And I really noticed that I really kept liking it more. So I looked around and I found a small bottle, but I didn't really want to get that. So I basically went on, I think on eBay, and ordered it. And they had it, I think, for $24 for 3.3 ounces. That's pretty good. So I've used it, as you can see, it's going down. So this is really sweet. It's also it's sweet, it's musky, but not to the point where you're just like, you know, but it's not sweet as the other one I just showed. It just has like a really, like, it's almost crisp a little bit, but it's not. It's like sweetness without the candy part. So it's really like a scent that you can wear throughout the day. Yeah, it just has this like lightness about it that I really enjoy. So whenever I'm like looking for something where I'm just like leaving the house really fast and I just need to spray something where I'm not overwhelming people and I want to smell really yummy, it's this one that I go. Okay. The next one that I have is another one that I really like, but I don't wear it often. This is the Dolce Gabbana Light Blue. I think it's like one of those classic scents that a lot of people do have. I used to have a co-worker that used to wear this all the time, and anytime she came around me, I would always be like, okay girl, what are you wearing, you know? And it grew on me. So one time I just decided that it was on a really good price. I think it was like under 30. I was like, I'm gonna get this. So I've always just kept it, like whenever I'm looking for something a little bit intense but not like intense, like it's bugging people around me, or that it gets overwhelming and stuff like that, I just get this. I usually get this perfume. I spray it a little bit, and it just feels like, you know, when you have your favorite like v-neck t-shirt, like white t-shirt, I love white t-shirts, and your favorite pair of jeans, and you just kind of like had your hair washed and you just running out the door and you don't want to smell too strong or too much. This is the one I usually put on. It just like takes you to that, like, you know, when the springtime, when flowers are starting to bloom, you hear birds and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of that, that crisp, clean smell. All right, this one is, I'm gonna really murder this. I think this is the Dolce Gabbana La Roue de la Fortune. I don't speak French. My ex's mom actually gave me this way back because once again, she used to smell really nice, and I would always ask her like, what are you wearing? Yeah, and it just had like it just also grew on me, and so I pretty much like told her like I really had to have that, so she gave me hers that she had way back. This is not the sweetest scent at all, but it does have like something that kind of intrigued me about it. Whenever I wear it, I feel like it's kind of clean. It's clean. It's musky a little bit, but not to the point where you just like all the sweet ones that I had. It has like God, I gotta spray it. Oh, I know what it is. The scent lasts throughout the day. So if you put this on your clothes, you're really gonna be smelling good all day. So that's one thing I really like about this fragrance. I wouldn't recommend wearing it often because it is strong, but it is something that if you need a fragrance where you're gonna want to smell good throughout the day, I would recommend it. I mean, you guys can Google this stuff to kind of see what the notes are in them, but I really like this just because something about it just intrigued me. So I can't really describe it that much, but I know it intrigued me, and it's something I wanted to really ask her where she got it, but she just gave me the bottle instead. All right, the next one is Queen Latifah's fragrance. This was like one of the ones that I think I found at Ross as well. This fragrance smells amazing. I love it so much, but it makes the people around me sneeze, so I don't wear it often. I feel like it's a nighttime perfume, like when you put on your best and you're going out maybe for date night with hubby or your partner or whatever, and you know, maybe you're moving the, you know, kind of dancing the night away and you want to be elegant and stuff like that. I would put this on. Now for daytime, I wouldn't recommend it because this fragrance will just make you sneeze. It makes me sneeze so much I can't take it. So I have really not used that much of it, as you can see. It smells good. I love the heart, but it's too strong for me. All right, the next one was a Halle Berry perfume that came out. As you can see, I haven't really used it much. This fragrance smells okay. It's decent, but something about it smells like an old lady perfume to me. So I kind of sprayed it a few times and then stopped because it just really drove me like nuts. Like I would just kind of wipe it off throughout the day. The price was really cheap, and I think that's one of the reasons I got it. But I would say that it's one of those fragrances that I would just not use that often. I just keep it there whenever, like maybe if I ever run out of the other ones and I'm just like, I need something, I would put it. It does last, but it does smell kind of like old lady to me. So Halle Berry didn't do it for me with this one, so I'm sorry. Okay, last but not least, my favorite perfume. This is my baby. This is my baby. I do have a baby, so I can't really say that. But yeah, this is my favorite perfume of all time. This is the one perfume that if I had to really go to a perfume store and grab something really fast, this would be it. This is Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. Man, she did it with this fragrance for me. The first time I smelled it was in a magazine. I used to work at Macy's way back, and I also smelled it at a store. And the ladies who worked there would wear it and pass down, like when they were passing down like at lunchtime, whatever. I would just be like, oh my God, that fragrance, I have to get my hands on it. The price was a bit high. So one time I was walking through the mall and I found a guy that sold it there, and it was cheaper, but this is not the real oil. This is not the eau de parfum. This is actually the eau de toilette, which is lighter, and they're not the real oils. But anyway, it smells amazing. It's feminine, it's classy, It's one of those fragrances that could do day and night. And I feel like somebody has to really get so close to smell it. I think for some reason my hubby always says that it smells like vanilla, and maybe that's one of the reasons I like it. It does have something like that, I think, from what I read. Like the design of the bottle just says it all. It's just it's just a classy fragrance. It's really sweet, it's clean at the same time. It's intriguing. It's like you could be standing in the elevator and I'm sure somebody's just like, what is she wearing, you know? It does not last throughout the day because it's eau de toilette, which is fine. But then I like it that sometimes it lingers through my clothes. Like when I wear it, I'm like, oh my god. So as you can see, it's about to run out. So I know definitely if I had to refill a bottle of perfume, it would be this guy, because it just does not bother my nose. You have to get close to smell it, and the bottle looks really cute. Yeah, anyway, so that's pretty much my perfume collection. I want to get Flower Bomb. I'm thinking about Prada Candy in the later on. I don't wear perfume that often, but you know, it's good to have them just in case I need them, especially like I also, oh, I didn't say that, I'm also I get really hot. I really sweat a lot, so I try not to wear fragrance often because they make me really hot, especially if I put them like here. I'm burning up. So that's one of the reasons why I use body sprays more than anything. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next videos, and you can share your perfume, favorite perfume down the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.